Hi everybody, this is Karen. I work for Aksys Games as an editor, and this is going to be a little video showing you a little bit about Twilight Ghost Hunters. Game PS3 and Vita, and it'll be on PSN as well. So I figured this video will be able to show you some of the visual novel segments with the 5 senses, and I will show you a little bit about how the battle process goes. Since everybody always sees the tutorial, I figured I'd dig in a little bit deeper. So this is a guy that you meet up a little bit later, and this is the middle of the episode. So this is Harukichi, and he likes to think he's a rocker, so okay. This is their new type of graphics. You can kind of see him breathing, he's blinking, there's some smoke. It's not super fancy, but to me it looks kind of like an oil painting kind of, so I like that. So let's go a little bit through the dialogue. As you can see, there's obviously a temperature drop. He's been trying to call a ghost out. So here's a ghost. It looks a little terrifying. That's the introduction to the ghost for this episode. And then you can see the effects of the ghost. The temperature is dropped, so Sayuri is breathing. You can see her breath in the air. And here we go, 5 senses. So you get choices. This is, you got love, friendship, sadness, anger, and contemplative. So you can choose. She's asking you, what should you do? You pick something totally random. And then here's the second stage. Is touch and taste and smell and hear and see. So I could have myself friendly smelling. Why not? It smells like sulfur. Proof that there's a ghost. As she says. And they obviously react. He's breathing because of the ghost. It's not very much in the way of voice acting in this game. Most of it is reactions like Harukichi just did. Short exclamations. The battle has more. But here we go. Now we are moved on to, this is the gatekeeper's office. I like the little hints of things that are hidden in here. So here's your boss. She's not happy. So we're gonna skip a little bit through this, a little faster. When you play the game, you can learn the story. Here is your support guy, Masamune Shiga. He helps from the van, giving you hints. So we are going to the office. Skip through the dialogue a little bit, but yay! I have a new teammate! So here is the office, basically. You don't get to see this for a while until you actually join the team. So there are different things that you can deal with. There's the locker, where you get your gear that you put on. And the whiteboard, which is for leveling up, and you can select characters that you want to train with. And this is the gallery. Super exciting. And the PC has a bunch of information in it. It's very detailed. We're gonna skip it right now. But this is, you hit special buttons. And here is Secret Gatekeeper's website. This is where if you want to do random battles, you can pick something to do. There's difficulty levels and everything. So go back. And then poster lets you save. Board game is a special little side game where you can level up characters. And welcome mat is where you can create things, go to the convenience store and buy stuff, or set up the configuration with the sound and everything. Briefing desk. Go. Here is your mission. You have to defeat the rock guitarist ghost. This gives you all the details, location, etc. And here is your battle map, basically. Gives you dimensions. And at this point, you can lay traps. Traps are very important in this game. They help limit the movement of ghosts, so you don't have to try to canvas the entire board. So you can limit their locations, like there's restrictions, items that can damage ghosts or injure them, or EMF scanners, which are always really great. You can't put anything down on objects. These are chairs and walls and items, but you can pick the best location. I like EMFs. I also like table salt. You can just have them just block it off and make it so that they can't go like on the side. Ghosts can go through everything except for walls, basically. And these are points where ghosts can move, so if they move onto these squares, then they can transfer to the other end of the board. Kind of like how Clue was. It's like a secret passage for ghosts. But basically you have a certain amount of money that you can put items down with. You can only put down 16 at a time, so you have to pick what works best. So I'll just put random things down. And we'll just go with this. This is the board where you determine who is going to go with you on the trip, so you could decide that you just don't want, you want just yourself to go, all of the members go. At the beginning of the game you have to go with whatever they say, but you can add people. So I'm gonna add Moichi. There we go. There's a Scooby-Doo van. Okay, here's the battle portion. Here is the Ouija pad. Masamune talks to you, gives you hints. I'm only going to go through this a little bit because it takes a little while. But basically, on the left side is all of the players' stats and their health, and in the circle is how many moves they have. You can move forward, backward. Well, you can move forward and you have to turn, and it takes a turn, takes a move. So basically, here's me. And I can move forward, but if I want to go left or right, you have to actually turn, and it takes a movement. So you have to be strategic in your positioning. So if you have a movement left, you can do an action. If you go to 0, then you can't do an action, you can only stand by. So we're going to, I don't know where the ghosts are right now, so we're going to stand by. You can move all these other characters that can't go through any gray objects, so you have to move around. See right now, Mifune has no moves left, so she can only stand by. Moichi. On the right side is the ghost that you are fighting. It can be 1 ghost or 4. Usually they are just minor ghosts, and there's one main ghost. This turn is when both you move and the ghost moves. You don't see the ghost move in advance. That cat sound is Seclor. He helps you out by basically acting as an EMF detector. So he opens up the space so you can see if there's any ghosts near him. But right now you can see the ghost at the moment because he's by an EMF reader, and you can see it's guess where it's likely to move. This is the range, so it could go in any of these squares. So basically that's how battle goes. Okay, so you don't have to move anybody in particular, or you can move wherever you want. We're gonna see if I can get up to this ghost. It's a good idea not to go directly up to the ghost. You have to predict where he's going to be, so it's a contest of how far do you think it's gonna move. Because it can move into your square, and that means it will attack you. So we're going to just guess right here. Each character has a different weapon. You can also pick up their weapon at some point in the game when you level yourself up. You can buy more weapons. So they have different range. You can see that Harukichi can attack from all sides because his attack is actually sound-based. So I'm going to move him up. He can't move there. I'll just go right here. Go back for a moment. Which you're just gonna go this direction. Everybody. Let's see where the ghost moves. Oh no! He moved onto me. Basically, the ghost landed on top of me, and he attacked me. And I couldn't attack him, because he has to be in my range. So, now I have a bunch of characters. Hopefully he doesn't move very far. Yes, Mifune can also heal. That's also a skill that can get picked up eventually for other characters. Rikichi, I think we're gonna get attacked. So we're gonna move you away. You can't attack right now, unfortunately. There we go. Luigi has 2 different attacks, so you can choose if you want to just go in a straight line or area. The more weapons you pick up, the more choices you get. Oh no! You can also destroy the location. That's also a fee that comes up. So you try not to destroy stuff. Mafune managed to hit the ghost. Alright, gonna try one more time. And then I'll let you guys figure it all out on your own. Well, we'll just try this. Let's see. Someone's probably gonna get run over, but doesn't look like anybody's gonna hit it. So, as you can see, the ghost can move wherever it feels like. It can move on you, it can move on whatever object it's on right now that you can't move on. It's clearly on a chair, apparently. Each ghost has a different range. Sometimes they run away from you, sometimes they come and attack you. Right now the red light flashing on the ghost health on the right side in the red means that it is attacking and not running away. So it's more likely to come towards me like I'm coming towards it. So more or less, this is the battle board. So I have 11 turns left. You only have 15 turns total. They each equal a quote-unquote minute. So if you do not defeat the ghost in that time frame, you fail the mission and you will have to do it again. So I guess that's it. So hopefully you guys find this interesting, and if you have any questions, hit me up on Twitter. I'm Aksys June. So hope you enjoy the game, and bye!